Hello everyone, we are back, and under considerable time pressure. So, the guys have elected to take a short rest rather than just the 10 minutes for the prey, so that Grim can get his magic item back. In the time, V, that you were not here during the brief interim, we discussed things that you guys have in your inventory, and I just want to remind you that you have scrolls and a ring of resistance that may be of use to you.
I have a ring of resistance?
Yes, the ring of minor resistance.
It's not on my equipment.
Someone has a ring of minor resistance.
It is I think it is in yours. Oh no, it
it's
isn't.
in mine.
Oh, so you didn't give it to her then?
Shit.
Oh.
Nope.
Well, yeah, I have scrolls, but none of them are going to be, like, super useful, I don't think.
One of them
can burn the
blinds,
paper.
which might be useful.
Yeah.
Burn the
Anyway.
scrolls.
You guys
I'm
return
gonna burn everything.
underneath the grove.
Oh, jeez, when did Grim become a pyromaniac?
Since we need fire to kill it.
I can only see this ending badly.
Cool.
So do I have the Beats of Force, or does Grim have the Beats of Force?
I
by the
believe
way?
Grim has them now.
Okay.
I have not received. I've not been told I had received them.
Well, have them.
Have them.
I think at some point they were passed over, but it was glossed over in the heat of the moment.
wait.
Yeah,
You know what?
probably.
How many were there?
7.
How many?
7.
How about I take 6 or something, and you take 1, or
Okay.
do you want to split it in a more fair ratio?
No, I'll take 1. It's fine.
Just for emergency. Okay, cool.
Okay.
You guys are free to move about. You know roughly where the troll is.
Yeah. Okay. Should I? I'll go up front. Was it torch? I guess. Kelariis behind me. And well, actually, what order are we gonna stand in?
I'll be at the back because of.
Yeah, and I mean, I have no problems being right behind Grim, so.
I probably need to
Well,
be behind
perhaps-
whoever's in front so I can heal.
Yeah, I say
Absolutely.
Vondal is probably mid. Me and Arya are back.
Yeah.
Because I need to be able to touch you guys to heal you. Or at
Oh,
least heal
right.
you significantly.
Let's get to this room and organize here.
I can heal you without touching, but you know, it's not as good.
So let's assume it's a 2-wide corridor. Let's find information.
Staggered.
Something like this.
Yep.
Or do we want Kelariis one more forward so she can hit,
Sure.
or like 10 times the damage?
Am I taking? Wow. Am I taking that potion from Vondal, Cav, or is
Yeah,
Vondal
go for it.
onto it?
Have a potion of invulnerability.
Okay.
Because let's be honest,
Is
if you're probably going to be doing more damage than Grim, and that probably means you're going to be getting most of the hits from the thing.
Anyway,
For
So you might
reference,
as well
that
have-
gives you resistance to everything, so you basically take half damage from everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm not taking it just yet because it's
Yeah.
only a minute.
It's only a minute.
But yeah.
well,
I'll make it right now.
if you are in trouble, I can like use one of my die to get you out.
Eh. I mean, that is assuming that I can at that point.
Yeah.
Assuming that you
No.
aren't in full rage mode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look,
Oh yeah.
we don't even. Do we know about that even? No, we don't. So I don't.
Yeah, we
It's
don't really
happened
know
a few
about
times,
that.
but it's never been
It happened, but I
explained,
was
and it was never super obvious that Kelariis
Yeah.
just suddenly had a
No.
bloodlust for one
You've-
thing in particular.
No,
Me
you've
and Arya,
one
you
shot
probably know more.
everything. Every time something hits you, you've just one shot it.
I don't have
Yeah.
no one
Smash
on
it
it.
in
We've never had time to realise that you were in just a blood frenzy for that thing. Arya and V, why are you not moving?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Are you coming?
No.
Too busy
To be
Skyping
honest-
each other.
Is it just the tank?
Am I Skyping
Actually,
her?
no. We were not Skyping each other that time.
Is this going to be a triple tank game? Is this the 3v3 with just a tank?
Tank
think-
meta.
Hey, if
Also-
Grim has a torch,
Oh yeah,
you
do you
have-
guys want to light torches?
Yeah, I'll light
I
a
think.
torch.
Well,
I might
Grim
as
Grim
well.
said he has a torch, right? Because isn't that what you're
Yeah.
hitting the thing with?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a
Okay,
torch. So
cool.
I might as well light one already.
I probably won't be able to hit from behind Kelariis and
And one
Grim.
torch.
I mean, you could. Yeah.
But hey, if we need extra damage, I have I have ranged spells, so I'll just do that.
Yeah, I mean,
am I
I'm gonna
proficient
Cool.
at
So-
using the torch?
And a spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Yes,
Bring the
you
spiritual
are
weapon
proficient,
down.
but it counts as an improvised weapon, so you can only ever do 1d4 of damage with it.
Okay. No added strength.
Yeah, you don't get your damage. You don't get your attribute bonuses to damage, and you can never crit with it.
Okay.
Improvised weapons.
Well, I guess we want to fight it here.
Do we
So
want
we
to make
can, like-
stealth checks again?
I think we'll like
Only if you're
Oh.
stealthing.
look if we're gonna because here's the like the squeezy point where he got stuck.
Well, yeah, we want to be on the other side of where the really narrow bit is. Where
Yeah, I think we need to
Sophia
be
stood.
like,
We
further
need to be
back,
back a
like
bit.
here.
No. What we want the narrow bit to be behind us, so when we go through, the troll
There
can't
are
chase us.
there are several narrow bits. One here, and one here.
Well,
Yeah, we want to be
we
behind
didn't
this
make it
narrow
that
bit
far
so that it
last
has
time.
to squeeze through somewhat to get us, and then we have
Yeah.
another narrow bit behind us in case we need to run away.
Yeah, if you
I
stick
think
it in the spot where it has to squeeze, you will have advantage attacking it.
Okay. Well, I guess.
So
then
if we
So we
if
want
you
to
guys
be
like
behind
stand
this
in,
little choke point a
here ish.
do we stand here,
Here? Is that where
Like-
we're standing?
here where Vondal and me are.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
Cool.
So, yeah. If everyone stood
Nope.
here, then it should be okay.
Who's
Yeah, or is
pulling?
that, like, does this count as the
Well,
choke
who's
point?
got-
Who's
Who's got
I
the
can
stake?
pull.
Throw the wooden flaming stake at it.
I mean, we
Actually-
Actually, that's really far away. Don't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll pull it. No, you
no,
stay
I'm-
back. I'll pull it.
I'm okay, fine.
I'm
well,
faster
Kelariis
than
can
you.
pull
Yeah,
my
no,
turn.
hang on. I've got a better idea. Right? I'll pull it by throwing a fucking magic spell at it.
Okay.
Arya has
None of
longer
us have to
range than
move into
you.
the danger zone. I have a
Yeah.
spell that can hit it from here.
I can just do magic missile.
I have a spell that has a
Ooh,
range of
that-
120 feet prepped. That is 105 feet. I am in range.
Either way.
The troll hears you arguing.
There we go. We pulled
Oh,
it.
damn it.
Good.
It gets to basically here and roars at you. Everybody re-roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Just wondering why I couldn't select my tokens because I still had the distance thing selected.
Oh.
Yep.
Cool.
I feel like our initiative was better last time.
Oh no, rolling bad initiative since session 0.
Mine is better.
Okay.
Oh well. I guess overall it's better.
Oh, yeah, overall, it's
like-
better because overall more of us are better than the troll.
Yeah,
I would
that's
like
why.
to shoot the thing.
Sure. Take a shot.
Bam.
Nice.
Bam. And I'd like to add
Hmm.
a Hail of Thorns. Bam.
Nice.
Can
Boom.
we out damage the regeneration? That's the question.
Cool. You struck it with thorns again. It's really not happy that you keep doing this to it.
You know, it can fight back
Why don't you
itself.
just fuck off and leave it alone?
No, I don't want to.
We need to get into the cave.
Claris, hold.
I'm gonna hold an action. until it's ready.
Hold.
Hold.
Beat.
Fire.
I don't think I'm gonna do anything yet because it'll just like until Grim can do fire damage, it's just gonna regen.
I can try and throw the fire spear thing.
I mean, you can still damage it. It's as long as it takes fire damage in the round, it doesn't regenerate at the top of its turn.
All right, fine. I'll cast magic missile at 2nd level.
I'm just, like, how does the regeneration even work? Can we out damage it?
But that we don't know.
You have no idea. You've never fought a troll before.
Oh, there you go.
Grim.
Okay, well I'll try and throw the spear.
It's at long range.
Yep.
Hold action until it gets into
So
close
Yeah,
just
range.
just pull
my
back.
dart throw or what do I
You,
use?
you could hold action until it's not in long range, and then you wouldn't have disadvantage.
Yeah, but then it would regen because it's on its turn. On the top of its turn, it regens.
He is correct.
God damn it.
So my idea was to throw it instantly, so I'm just gonna
make
throw it.
make an attack with the torch that you made, presumably,
Oh, yeah.
because it's basically the same. Okay, yeah, you miss.
Okay. That way I get +2 for ranged attacks.
I think that's still a miss. Oh no, not quite.
15.
Cool.
So yeah, okay. You do some damage. 1 fire damage, which is enough to stop it regenerating.
Hey!
Yay!
Fire power.
Oops. I accidentally set its HP to 1. There we go.
Oh, can you not do that, please? Because then. You know,
The troll howls, snaps off the burning javelin, and continues to run full pelt towards you. Kelariis, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hit it.
Cool.
Hit the thing.
I don't suppose I can also drink that potion now, or I'd have to wait for that.
It's an action to consume the potion.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yep. Using a potion in combat, like because obviously you have to sort of, you can't be holding your sword and your shield. You'd have to let go of the shield for a second, pull the potion, pop the cap, drink it, let go, grab your shield again.
I should drink it earlier. Oh well.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna try to
What
hit
about
it.
that one?
Alrighty. Sword. Let's
Jeez,
go.
Cool.
Lord.
Yep, that's still ridiculous.
I love that natural 10.
Yeah.
That natural 10.
Cool. Yeah, you deal
Natural
9
10.
damage to the troll.
Fuck me.
Anything else?
Not really, because.
Double attack?
Wait, no mark.
Oh, but yeah. Sorry, we can. You know what? Can I try to see if my attempt to pray worked?
Yeah.
Is that a thing I can do right now? Okay. So yeah, we'll just say I tried to activate. What was that? I think it's called Burning Smite.
Yeah. Okay. So
No, Searing Smite. Sorry.
as you swing your sword, you will into the sword. Woomph! Have some fire damage.
Yay!
Okay.
Oh.
Thanks, Trytherion.
Thanks.
Okay,
We knew
okay,
you
okay.
guys, dude.
I rolled 1d100 and I needed to roll evens, and I did roll evens.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Thanks, Jesus.
Oh, sorry. No, I needed to roll evens above 50. It was
Oh,
literally
wow.
it was literally a
Fucking hell.
25% chance.
That is ridiculous.
I could have just rolled 1d4. I've just realised, but never mind.
Oh, well done.
Cool. Yeah, you deal some more fire damage to it.
By the way, it is on fire now.
Oh, it's on fire,
It's on fire.
and it
on
burns
each
for
of
1d6 until it can save.
Yeah, Constitution save. At the start of its turn. So it's on
An
fire right
extinguisher is in fact required.
Okay. So you're gonna attack again?
now. Yeah.
Multi-attack.
Take another swing. Let's go. I forgot we were level 5 for a second. I was really confused.
Yeah, that's a hit.
No
Okay.
advantage.
Oh wait,
No advantage.
do we get a fountain?
It's not squeezing yet. It hasn't made it through the.
Ah,
It hasn't gotten that far yet. Okay.
Yeah, that's 13 damage. No, 14
It's not
damage.
trying to squeeze between
No.
inches yet. It's just kind of stood
15
in the
damage.
No, because that was for the.
It's
the
no,
crit.
it's
Oh,
13.
I see.
30.
Yeah.
God damn it, roll 20.
Yeah.
So confusing.
Yeah, Vondal.
Promising damage that isn't there. Right. I'm going to cast a spell which I've had for, well, since the fucking start. I want to cast Guiding Bolt.
Cool.
Nice.
Yep.
No!
Oh my
It's
Oh
god.
boy.
Every time Vondal does a ranged
Unfortunate.
attack, it's predictably shit.
uh,
Why is every ranged attack I try and do shit?
Vondal prays, and then he just he literally he points his warhammer at the troll and says, "Oh, what's your battle cry?"
By Torm be smitten.
By Tom, be smitten! And a massive bolt of light flies out the end of his warhammer, flies towards the troll, and just like impacts on the wall. Just like nobody saw that.
You were looking.
Unfortunately.
Oh yeah,
I'd like to shoot it again.
yeah.
Just make a successful ranged attack. Please
Fuck's
roll 20.
sake, guys.
Please roll 20.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No.
No,
Roll 20 doesn't want to collaborate with us today.
but
Really doesn't.
the blinding light from Vondal's explosion throws your aim off. Arya.
Yay.
Kelariis.
Alrighty. Let's take some more swings.
Yay.
Roll down, please.
Yep, that's a hit.
That hits. Okay. Um,
15.
Oh my god.
Nice. Fucking Kelariis again.
Okay.
Jesus
one more.
Lord.
Yep.
Okay.
Ugh.
By the way, that
It takes 11 damage again.
that first swing, she rolled a 9.
Yep.
God,
Fuck's sake.
that sword is so ridiculous.
V.
I'm going to cast Shatter at 3rd level.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh!
Big ass shatter.
It's not actually that big.
Okay.
Slightly
That's a
bigger.
pretty bad roll,
Boom.
isn't it?
Okay. So, let's pause the music for a second.
Oh.
After Vondal's bolt sort of impacted off the side and Arya's arrow went wide, Kelariis like sort of comes in with these 2 wide swings and like it really sort of like lays into the troll, and the troll sort of in an attempt to like try and swing back at you, it basically like punches into a part of the wall and sort of like showers you guys with loose stones. V, at the same instance, you cast Shatter. And basically, huge chunks of earth dislodge from the roots above the troll as this troll is basically thrown into the wall. And the troll is basically bludgeoned to death by falling earth.
Wow.
Wait,
Well then.
Wait.
Yeah, the fire goes out and a singed smell of like it smells like sulfur and rotting flesh is basically filling the corridor. The troll is dead, but there's it's lying down and there's basically like maybe
We didn't think about this.
maybe like 5 feet of earth basically in front of you now. There is still enough space to climb over and carry onwards, but there is now basically a roadblock in front of you. You've collapsed half of the tunnel on top of it.
It's
Sorry.
fine.
Let's hope we don't have to escape.
Hey,
in
it
a hurry.
looked really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope we don't have to
Probably.
escape in a hurry from something else.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're fucked.
Probably.
It's fine. It's not like we already know there's something else that hurt Neve in this cave.
No,
Insert-
but she just scratched her arm on probably the right
Yeah,
shark.
it
So
could
I'm
have
not
been
that
like
concerned
anything.
with that, actually. I can just hear Rob chuckling evilly in the background.
That's not me.
Well, we should probably stop here.
You guys climb to the other side of this troll.
Thank you.
And basically find your way into its lair, where you find basically like the corpse of a deer that is half eaten.
Lovely.
Poor dear.
More of those weird light effects of pillar things.
What?
The
That
pillar.
weird light thing where it's just like where like because there's something casting a shadow, there's just a massive black line across the screen.
Is there? I don't see that.
Yeah, further down the corridor.
I can't see that because it's dark.
I can
Oh,
see that.
it's because you have dark vision. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
my
we
dark
can see
vision.
the dark.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah, you can see further than everybody else.
Why is there? Okay, I was gonna ask why is there a yellow why is there a yellow border around people?
But yeah, it's because you're massing over them in the turn order.
Oh.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, I see.
What? This is cool.
The more you know.
Anyway,
We figured out a thing.
with that, we will end the session.
Oh.
Jayla, you have to go first. So, do you want to lead us into this?
Oh, sure. Okay. Let's see.
Take us back to it's lovely art.
Ah,
Wow.
yes.
Great.
That beautiful art. Alrighty. So, I'm trying to think like which would be easier to do first. As a player, I don't know. I don't know if I like learned anything today. I just kind of had very interesting experiences.
Mhm.
I I was personally really glad that we got to go back to Silverbrook and actually got to chat with like Illarin and Simone. And I am so thankful, and Kelariis is thankful too, that Uncle Tritherian came through and gave us some sweet fire. Yeah, I mean, I'm worried, and Kelariis is worried about the whole situation in V's Grove. And I guess transitioning to that, Kelariis is kind of like, shit, things are really bad. Also, we've kind of learned that V was literally kicked out of her own home, even though she didn't know it. And that kind of makes her upset. Like, that makes Kelariis upset.
Yep.
You
know what it's like to be basically forced to never return home.
Yeah, and I don't know, she doesn't really know exactly what to do right now because she's kind of thinking dealing with whatever's in the cave is top of priority, but she's upset for V's sake. And the conversation she had with Illarin before they left was also kind of something that's been on her mind, mostly while they were traveling, because since they've been at the Grove, it's kind of been, overshadowed
pushed
a bit
aside,
by
yes.
what's going on. But that's also interesting thoughts.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also good damage.
Good damage.
Which still, honestly, as a player, that terrifies me because I never understood what it was really like to play a hard-hitting melee character until I played Kelariis. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Magic items do a world of wonder for your damage, especially when you've already got basically maxed out strength to start with.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know it's something that gets bandied around a lot about how the Sword of Vengeance is horrendously OP. The Sword of Vengeance literally only adds 1 to Kelariis' rolls. The rest of it is just Kelariis' stats.
God.
Yeah.
So it's actually not the sword. It's
I mean,
just Kelariis.
I've never said the sword is OP. I've been the one saying Kelariis is OP all the fucking day.
Let's nerf.
Blizzard. Don't nerf though.
Well, no, because if he nerfs, then we'll fight less impossible to kill shit. Because he'd have to balance it.
So, yeah, with that, take 480 experience.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That troll was worth quite a lot of experience.
He didn't even get to attack.
No, he didn't. You guys
No,
kind
he
of chewed
didn't.
through him.
Oops.
I was preparing for a big fight and he just fell
I know.
over.
Okay, Vondal, you can have that potion back.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yay.
good thing we didn't use that potion.
Didn't
for
actually
this.
A
take
really awesome potion that was really mega built up as being super awesome to dwarves, and we've never used it. It's just kind of sat there.
It's not awesome, it's just rare.
I mean, it is pretty awesome.
It's prized because of its abilities, but it's also incredibly difficult to make.
It's still awesome.
Which is why every military force in the world doesn't just manufacture potions like that.
But yeah, I will take my leave with that.
Cool. Yeah,
Hi,
thank you.
Jayla.
Thank you for
Bye.
playing.
Yeah, thank you for DMing.
Have
I'll
fun.
see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.
Cool. Who wants to go next?
I think I'll go. Because I feel like there is an elephant in this room that needs to be addressed.
Mm.
Because I think that Tom's lesson is that sometimes things are very literal.
Yeah.
Not everything is stupid and
What
cryptic.
did it actually
Yeah.
say?
Do you want to sort of
Yeah,
read
okay, I will
out the
read-
sheet
I will read-
for everyone?
I will read this for all of your benefit. Right, here we go. You are standing in a cave, surrounded on all sides by shapeless horrors that groan and screech. As they close in on you, you feel the warmth of Tom's blessing fall upon you, and you see Kelariis step forward, wielding a sword wreathed in flames.
Wow.
With it, she banishes the darkness, and you hear Tom's voice speaking to you. You will face many trials in your search to end the blight, and you must rely on others when you cannot overcome them yourself. Heed this vision and the lessons it holds, for without them you will surely all perish.
Wow.
So sometimes things are very literal.
Also, it's a good thing that Tricerian
I apologize, Ferrous. I realize you must have been face harming
Yeah.
ridiculously hard all through that, but still, fuck you
Well,
for making everything really cryptic. apart
Well,
from
all I
that.
will say is watch the VOD, because, yeah. You can see my exasperation in the VOD.
Yeah, just fuck you for making things really cryptic and then giving me that. A really literal ass thing. I think that's the majority of what I've learned.
Well, everything Torm has ever shown you has been purely literal.
Ah, fucking hell. Hooray! So he's literal, but confusing literal. God damn it. He hides literal things inside things to make it more complicated than it needs to be. It's my favorite kind of person. Not. Anyway. So yeah, that is the main lesson. But I think Vondal's learned a bit more. He also enjoyed being able to, as brief as it was, enjoyed being back in Silverbrook. And he is really, really unsure with this whole situation. Like, he is not sure the best way to go about this, really. Like, this is possibly the first time where he's been considering just genuinely calling, like, almost giving up on something. Because he just doesn't know how best to to help the Grove. And, he's promised to help, but now that he's seeing the situation, there's new stuff to do with it. He doesn't know how he can help.
Cool.
That's not good.
Yeah. It is good for character development, however.
Oh, yeah.
And you may take 480 experience.
Thank you very much.
Who's next?
I guess I'll go. Well, I don't know. It's been an interesting session, which I very much look forward to. I don't know, like, I obviously, knew that stuff was gonna go bad when, we came back to the Grove, which was part of the fun. I didn't expect that.
Just before you do it, to clarify to our viewers, Helena and I had been in discussions about aspects of V's backstory that V didn't know for a very long time, and this is basically the accumulation of all of the known information and all of the unknown information coming together at the same time.
Yeah. But obviously I didn't know that Neve was gonna be sick. Because Neve was basically created, when we had the dream. Ferrous threw a random name at me and I designed her and it was fun. But now I'm just now I'm sad that she's sick.
That was the aim. That was the aim.
Yeah. Did I do a good roleplay?
I would say so.
Woo. But yeah, V herself is sort of she's just upset really, and frustrated. She almost kind of wants to be angry, but I don't know. It just feels like there's she doesn't really have the time to be angry because she's holy shit, it's so bad that she just needs to get on with things. And honestly, with the troll as well, I think she at the end, after casting Shatter, she I apologized, but I didn't think she would have actually. I think she just would have just shrugged it off and walked off, fucking soldier on.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Yeah, kind of like that a little bit right now. Yeah, and of course we all learned that sometimes it's good to retreat and just run the fuck away. Yeah, I figured that I wasn't gonna be able to use counter spell, so may as well burn my third level spell slots, right? So yeah, I'll be interested to see what's in the rest of this fucking cave.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Let's just hope there aren't any more monsters, eh, lads?
Well, actually,
or at least any more monsters that
Kinda
require us
do.
to run away extremely quickly before taking it on properly.
well, to be honest, I feel like we could have done it,
Yeah, I also now that
but
now
it was
that we actually
but
killed it, I feel like we almost could have killed it without fire, but
on the other hand,
Game
it
mechanics terms, no you couldn't, because even if you reduce it to 0 HP, it comes back with 10 HP at the start of each of its initiative phases because it regenerates.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but I
God,
would have had the torch.
damn,
that's
okay.
bullshit.
I wouldn't have had the ranged torch attack, but I would have had a torch.
So what? Without acid or fire, it's literally impossible to kill.
It is literally unkillable. Yes.
Wow,
Fun.
that's really
Well,
bullshit.
welcome to the part of D&D that you've reached. You are starting to fight bullshit monsters.
Yay!
Yeah.
We're only like level 5. God, Rob.
Yeah, level 5 is a really important change. Level 5 and 6 is where you start becoming like generally kind of a little bit OP. Then like 9 and like 10 and up is sort of like you start to become more than just mortals, and then you start to get into ridiculous territory.
Like flying barbarians.
Yeah.
Flying barbarians. Yep. Anyway,
God.
yeah, it was fun. The whole roleplay stuff
Yes.
was fun.
Well, you can rejoice as you take 495 experience, because I will give you the good role-playing award for today.
Yay! Finally.
Oh, we haven't had that one in ages.
490 for hold on.
Math.
Yeah, map is happening.
You should be on 8, 6, 4, 5. Because you got 15
Yeah.
and more.
8645. Woohoo!
Yeah, cool. Who's next?
I guess I could go next.
Don't guess, no.
Wait, no. Then I'll just wait if the answer is no.
Yes. Oh my God.
No, no is in K-N-O-W.
He's being difficult.
Oh.
Oh no, he was generally big. Okay, whatever.
No,
English sucks as a language.
Yeah. I literally thought you said no instead of no.
Don't think, just no.
Okay, look, that's not how my brain works, but I'll give it a go. As a player, yeah, I found it was interesting, the idea of retreating.
I'm not a fan of it.
Look, I'm not a fan of it, but it's sometimes it works or helps and does wonders. Yeah, and was nice, especially because it caused this weird scene where I got dragged along.
Touchdown!
Kelariis. You mean a
That was
beautiful
like-
scene?
Let's be real. That was like Grimm's fantasy.
Oh yeah.
I think people have made it his fantasy. Now he needs a new one.
The only
Your
thing that was different about it was that he didn't get a kiss afterwards.
Aw,
Oh. Look,
Grim.
from now on he'll just be like, "Can I just ride on your shoulder?"
Oh my
Hey,
God.
at least you can put Rode a Dragon on your CV now.
Dragon
Ride.
ride.
You're a literal dragon rider.
And depending on how he plays
Oh.
his cards, he might be able to say that.
No!
he rode.
No,
No!
Oh, don't.
please,
do
I've
not.
had enough from Luka today.
It came into my head and I couldn't help
I-
myself.
Look, you give me so much shit, but that joke you made in the break, I heard that joke. Everyone heard that joke. So
I
fucking-
missed it.
Yeah, the difference is
Oh.
I don't do it on camera.
I didn't make any lewd jokes on camera.
I couldn't help it. Also, yes, you
Oh.
did.
I don't think I did anyway.
You probably did. We'll watch it back and find out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, but Grimm himself, I think he what did he do? He's very intrigued by the whole situation. I don't think he's convinced that talking, like having V talk to her mom, is a good idea. I feel like it can only lead to more trouble. Like, it doesn't really see how it could possibly benefit us, except for V having a slightly better, well, feeling. And yeah, as for seeing everybody in Silverbrook, I think it was nice just to see how everything has come along and it actually is being rebuilt again.
Shows you how far you've come.
it shows that we actually have achieved something, and we didn't just leave it behind, and to be doomed, basically.
Yes.
And for the troll, I don't think he's gonna complain about Kelariis dragging him along too much, because even though it is a slight, does impact his manhood slightly, he doesn't mind.
Wow.
Look, it's
God.
fine. He's that kind of guy.
I don't think I think that has a different meaning than what you think it means.
He feels slightly emasculated, is what he means.
Yeah,
but it was that or be stomped on by a troll.
Look, he would have had his honor. It's fine. Actually, he could maybe have done it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
you
surprised
reclaimed
Graham
it by not being princess carried out.
No, yeah, that's true. I did sit on the shoulder, throwing a jar of olives.
Yeah.
That missed.
Missed. Look,
Yeah, that's slightly. I mean, you were on a bit of an up there, but then when you mentioned that you threw a jar of olives that missed, then that kind of put you down again.
Yeah. I tried.
I was going to say
Yeah.
Kelariis put him down, but
The troll nearly put him down.
multiple meanings. Anyway.
Yeah, and I think that's about it.
Cool, yeah. Take your 480. And that leaves but one.
It's me.
Captain
I'm scared.
Filth.
Yeah. Look,
So,
you gave me material to work with, and I just went with it.
Shrug emoji.
Shrug. Yeah, you guys give me so much shit, but Ferrous feeds that. So if you're gonna give anybody shit, give Rob shit, because he's enabling me. Anyway, what did I learn this session? I learned that we shouldn't sell things right away, because sometimes in the middle of a fight, we're like, shit, we could have used that lantern oil, and we didn't have it. So that was a bit awkward. I mean, not that we needed it in the end, but, you know.
Useful things, lamp oil, bombs.
Yeah. Bombs.
Well, it would have made things slightly easier.
Yeah, it would have made things easier. We wouldn't have had to retreat, potentially, and all that jazz. What else did I learn? Did I learn anything else? That was pretty much the most important thing, is I was really salty about that lantern oil. Because we sold it like 2 days ago.
Yep.
But you live your life.
Well, 5 days ago. Because you travelled for 3
Yeah.
days to get here.
Oh, right. Yeah, we just kind of skipped over that part. In terms of player knowledge, I mean, this was kind of a big session. V's backstory, and Arya was not expecting the banishment thing, so she's kind of like, "Whoa, shit." Because I think she always thought, I mean, besides the obvious that V's mom was like, you know, dying, that V kind of had an easier life than everyone, and now she's kind of like, "Ooh, actually, yeah, that kind of sucks." So she's kind of, I guess, looking at her in a new light. And she was happy that she gave back the box to Lady Anna.
Yeah.
It was kind of nerve-wracking carrying that thing around, because I was like, shit, I don't want anything to happen to this box. So now that it's like back with its rightful owner, she's like, thank God. So. And meeting Lord Silverbrook was kind of cool, I guess. Because we had heard about him a lot, and then finally got to meet him face to face. Yeah, I think that's about it. In terms
Cool.
of stuff.
Yeah, no. Have your 480.
Woo.
And with that covers us all. And all that is left is to say good night and thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you next time when we won't quite be in season 3, but we're getting there. Didn't get as far as I was expecting this session, but it's cool.
I mean, that just means we're back to the norm. We broke normalcy for that one time where we actually finished in time, and now we're back to the normal routine.
It's kind of because you
Excellent.
spent like 5 years in Silverbrook.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's like the usual story. Every time we get to Silverbrook, it's like everything just
Everything,
slows
time just
down.
stops. Time
And
just
it's
stops.
all Luka's fault.
Hey,
Nah, not just.
You
So if
all
we were
love it.
dying every single time Ilran and Simone looked at each other, we just spent a lot less time in Silverbrook.
And on that bombshell, it's time to say goodnight.
Bye.
bye.
Like, favorite, subscribe.